A way that I try to connect critiquing and revising with today's generation is to use technology. One of the ways that I use it is actually using the Nintendo game system. Nintendo started off in the Atari game world, and it was the makers of Donkey Kong. That is Mario going up all of those ladders and all those levels to save the princess from Donkey Kong. It's the same princess that's used throughout all of the Super Nintendo or Super Mario games. From there, they created the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. Then after that, the Super Nintendo, then the 64, then the GameCube. Then they had a Game Boy. I don't know if you all remember, but then there was a virtual Game Boy. Then a Game Boy Color, then a Game Boy Advance, then a Game Boy DS system, which had dual screens for DS. Then it was a 3DS system. And then from there, it got really advanced and they came out with the Nintendo Wii. And that was with the joystick, and you can swing it like a stick, and it actually worked. Then it came out with the Wii U. And so now they have the Nintendo Switch. So there have been that many reiterations of Nintendo because they needed to critique it and revise it and update it to make it better. And so that is just one way to help the students understand that you just don't stop at the box version of Super Mario, because if you remember, he just looked like a square. His nose was a square. His hat was a square. But if you look at him now in the Nintendo Switch version, now you can create your own game world. You can now create your own Nintendo version of any of the Super Mario games because they needed to critique, revise, get better. That is one way that I share with students how to critique and revise and continue to make your work better.